Hello, my lovely Cancerians. Thank you very much for tuning in to my August reading for Cancer Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. This is a general forecast with tarot and psychic guidance from my guides, just to see what's coming through for you in the month of August and general energies for all those aspects of Cancerians. However, if it is more dedicated, personal readings that you'd like to have from me, all you need to do is click on the link below. It'll take you to my website, at which point you can purchase any readings that are available from there, or contact me if you can't see what you would like. This is going to be using the Chrysalis deck and the Earth Magic Oracle cards. So we are going to be using these two. I mean, it's the first day of summer for me because the sun's come out. For the last 2 months maybe, we've just had nothing but constant rain. The last proper warm sun that we had was in May. So this is very nice. And I'm just using that nice gorgeous energy to bring through and put into your reading, like charge your reading. So without further ado, let's see what kind of information comes through for August. For the videos that I've already done, it seems like it's a very hard-working month with a lot of personal issues being resolved and underlined, but let's have a look and see. Whoa, I hope you saw that. See whether this is actually true for you. Okay, well, this is what we know about the personal issues being underlined, but let me have a look. You seem to want to come through. Alright. Nice. Okay. Very good for you so far, Cancer. Let's see what the Oracle card has to say is the theme of the month. These are very, very jumpy today. Oh. Oh, look at that. Water sign, effortless. Beautiful. Okay. You know, although this new webcam is not 100% how I wanted it to be, it brings out the colours of the cards so much better than the others. And also, I must apologise because this isn't my altar. For those of you who have been with me before, you know that it's my altar that I normally do this at. My laptop has died now, so I'm in the process of saving up for another laptop so we can get there. And thank you for those who have so generously and kindly donated to support that venture of getting a new laptop. So let me have a look for you. You are separating from an idea or somebody else's responsibility that you no longer need. I feel that even though you feel a little bit pulled back, this isn't going to last long. I also see the fact that you are starting something more internal. It seems like, you know, everybody else is doing something on the outside and, you know, I need to change jobs, I need to do this. You're changing something inside, I think, your ideas and the way that you see things. You're very sensitive people. A lot of Cancerians, no matter what aspect you have in moon sign, whatever, you're either empaths or sensitives. And I feel this is mostly, you know, judging from how you cope with that. I think you're actually deciding, because this, to me, this is what's really drawing me in. The one card that's zooming in is this. You're having to decide which way you go and where you take your load, kind of thing. But all these opinions, all these emotions, they're other people's. They're other people's emotions. You don't have to pay attention to them all the time, because the only load really may be that one that's under your arm, or that one that's under your arm. One or two things that you need to carry with you. You don't have to carry everybody else's. And I think I've said this to you several times before. I can't really remember. I don't tend to remember my readings. I just blank them out. So it, you know, it doesn't carry with me. But this seems to come forwards in a very strong way, the fact that you need to decide, in order to decide which way you want to go, you have to release the things which are burdening you and maybe limiting your choices. Because if you've got all these other people's opinions saying, oh, you should do this, or you should go there on holiday, or you should do that actually, or you should go over there, don't pay any attention. You know, that's too many opinions. What is your core thing? And I think with these two together, you may be kind of feeling that your wisdom is not being used to its full effect. Sorry about those cars going past. But this is mainly to do with the wisdom of what pausing gives you, and the wisdom what taking its time and waiting can give you. I am not the most patient person in the world. I, in fact, am the most eager person to get things done and get things now. It really is a lesson in spirituality and divine timing to let things materialize, let things gestate, and let them come to you when they're ready. But at the moment, everything's ready for you, and you're still pausing because you've got all these burdens. Not saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but the burdens are. So waiting is good until you feel ready, but the burdens are not. So you've got the Ace of Scrolls here. As you can see, it is all about a new beginning. The wind is kind of creasing this tree, and I do see this as being the new moon. But you've got ancient knowledge here. You've also got a sense of unlocking the truth. Now, scrolls, I believe, in this deck are the version of swords and air. So the Ace of Swords is normally to do about separating a new beginnings and jumping in the deep end and feeling the fear and doing it anyway. I believe this is more to do with how you see things. Again, it may be some people disagree because every symbol on this card may mean something different to you, but I see that you're going to unlock some kind of inner knowledge. You are going to Mary Poppins is coming to mind for some reason because it's like as the wind changes. So she moves on as the wind changes. I think you're going to sense the wind change for you personally, and you're going to be moving on. I mean, crows, often the message bearers, you know, and they're also tricksy in Norse mythology. But I do feel that this is something, they mean something to you. It's kind of saying this is the force for change. This is your message. This is your call to action. Use the knowledge and the two things that you've got with you in your armory to unlock this, and you can move on because you've got the Three of Spirals here. Now, spirals, I believe, are fire and wands in traditional, and this seems to be coming through and saying you are now emerging. You've got a lot of strong roots, but you are emerging. You're a face of peace. You are a unit of peace and energy, and you are going to be moving out of whatever negativity surrounds you. And for some reason, I sat down and I got my list of star signs up so I don't lose track of where I am and who I've already done for the month. And they said, do Cancer, do Cancer, do Cancer. You're my first reading. And they were, I think this is why, because they were like, you are emerging now. You need to kind of come through and be more visible. So I think sometimes Cancerians can go a little bit in the background and observe and also absorb a lot. And this is now time for you to go, hang on, no, I'm going to be blocking people out that I don't need anymore. I'm going to be very strong in my direction and where I want to go, and my ideas are changing. Now, as weird and as potentially disturbing as this may be, don't worry. Don't worry too much. It's waterfall, it's effortless. I think it's basically the changing tide. You're on one level, you're going to go to the next and just kind of flow down into the natural rhythm that you are meant to go on. It's a very instinctive, natural process. You have to learn how to wind through and be very strong. For instance, I was just in the garden and I was looking at kind of the natural order of things. Like you saw two butterflies twirling around each other, and you saw like cats running after each other, and you know, just kind of that kind of thing. And it was just kind of very natural. You're going to have this kind of natural process to go through and have this flow, this effortless flow of, yeah, jumping in at the deep end, I would say. I mean, obviously not on this one because you've got several things that you could bang your head on, but you know, it's kind of, you just jump through, you go over the cliff, you see where it takes you, and you feel freer for having removed all the, they're saying for me to use the word parasites in your midst. So somebody, I think they're trying to be very strong in saying parasites. It's not a word I'd use normally, but they're saying somebody is being a parasite against you. So maybe if you're not sure who that is, just take a look and protect yourself, because somebody may not be who they seem. Not trying to make you paranoid, but do take care of yourself, because anybody really who has your best interests at heart, you won't feel like they're draining you. So I think that that needs to be kind of shuffled up a little bit there. But in general, Cancer, it seems again that you're having a very hard work month, but it is more to do with internal things and how you're viewing things, how you handle things too. I do believe that you're going to turn a corner, a very significant corner, and I, for one, really wish you the best of luck. I love my Cancerians, my fellow water signs, and if you do want to leave a comment below, let me know how things go. I'd really appreciate it. Also, again, if it is a personal reading that you'd like from me, I'm absolutely more than happy to accommodate you if you don't see any of the ones that you'd like on the screen. Also, I think it's coming to the end now of the Cancerian birthday offer, but if you do have your birthday in solar Cancer, go there, you can have a special video reading for me. But also, I do think that August is lending itself to your greater energies, and it does seem to be something that you need to transform into September onwards. So don't fear this. It's nothing bad. I don't see anything bad in these readings for you. I only see the good energies that are trying to get you through and trying to help you. So do take heart from it. And again, I wish you all the best. Take care of yourselves. Let me know how things go via Twitter, YouTube, Facebook. It doesn't matter. I would love to hear from you. And yeah, I look forward to reading for you in the near future.